Hey crazy YouTube pedal nerds, if you are in the market for the Strymon Riverside, which is what we're looking at now, you've already seen and heard it, so I don't, why am I even saying that? Well, you've already seen it with Dan and Mick on that pedal show. They've done the video and they've, you know, been quite a while, and they love it. And Rob and Lee looked at it, and they love it. So, really, what are we doing here? Strymon has the most amazing freaking demos out there ever. They're doing a great job, and what are we doing here? Well, what are we doing here? I'm testing it with mint tea in the color of the pedal. I don't know. Mint tea. Ouch. So, it is a digital pedal. No. It's a digital pedal by the brilliant people from Strymon, which means, which means let's listen. A beautiful gold. I don't know why it's called Riverside, maybe the California town of Riverside. I live very close to that. Good guitar store there, Wild West Guitars. Which is actually where I met Pete Shaley, not Riverside, Colton, north of Riverside, where I met Pete Shaley from Strymon for the first time, and we did a couple of videos for Damage Control way back in the day. We have 3-band EQ, which already makes it flexible. We have a drive, we have a volume, pretty straightforward. Low and high gain, we have a mid boost, and what you can't see on the back here, we have a presence. Also a little switch, slightly coming out of the pedal, just so that you don't have to use your nail. You can flip it to positive or negative, or keep it centered. We're going to start with centered. There's an input-output. There's a boost input, so you can hit a pedal and boost it. I'm not going to show this. And there's also an expression input, and I think the expression goes to the drive. So not something we have to show in this video, just to let you know that you can use an expression pedal to control that parameter. The cool thing is it's got a favorite switch, because usually Strymon pedals, they might have a tap tempo or whatever. Well, on this, we don't need this. That doesn't mean they only give us one switch. They give us a second switch and make it favorite, which really means that this pedal in a live situation can be 2 drives in one. It can be your normal setting and your favorite setting, which means you could go from a low gain overdrive to a screaming distortion without a problem. There's something going on with the algorithm, and it's something about multi-stage, whatever. I don't really give a flying rat's ass. I care what it sounds like. So let's judge it on what it sounds like. Murple. Right here! Famous Murple. Murple. We have single coil options, which is where we start, on the neck. Murple is going into the Riverside, into the Strymon Brigadier, if we want a little bit of nice, warm analog delay. That's going into the Thomann right now, which is a nice pedal amp. But later in this video, I'm going to send it through a whole variety of amps to show you how they react to this digital distortion overdrive monstrosity. The pedal is not inexpensive. All the small Strymon pedals clock in at $349. Now, for a super mega delay, tape delay, all this, you might say that's justified. Is it justified for an overdrive? $349? Well, there's the Klon. That's $500 or $400. So it's definitely on the upper scale of what we would want to pay for an overdrive. Now, can we get 2 overdrives out of this with a favorite switch? See it this way. 1 pedal on the board, pretty damn flexible, gives you 2 sounds in a live situation. So maybe we have that. See it like buying 2 pedals with a similar sound structure for $175 each. Maybe that's how we should see that. So here's my clean sound into the Thomann. Good, we're gonna start low gain, everything up, and here we go. Subtle as subtle goes. That it doesn't get more subtle than that. It imposes its roundness on the tone without really being too much. Nice mids there. That Carl Martin has a bit of a dip in the mids, and this fills it out beautifully. I just had to. Well, the Ditto was in front of the Strymon, so of the Riverside, so everything got more distorted. But that's... come on. Let's give it some more dirt. A little bit bite. Is fun. So, let's stay right here and we're gonna push the mids. All the mids we can possibly have. Too hot there. Wait a second. How do I get there? Here we go. Absolutely beautiful and flexible. Let's try the presence in the back while we are still on the low gain mode. We're gonna push it, plus. It's more to adjust to your amp. Let's go minus. Let's stay there. We're gonna go into the high gain mode and immediately dial in a massive, more kind of tone. There's a myriad of sounds to be had here. How do I save what I just had? fuck? Wait, I hold this in. No. Here we go. Did it just save that? I just did it before. Looks like the level does not get saved. Okay, well, there you are. Well, I filmed the complete video and forgot to put, you know, the going through different amp section in there. So let's do this. La 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 la. Let's do some rhythm stuff. Come on, some rhythm stuff. We're gonna go low gain, but crank it up. Normal. Here we go. Sorry you don't see the pedal right now, it's just I'm using the one camera because I was an idiot and I forgot to do this section. So, we're going without the pedal into a couple of amps so you can hear the clean sounds. Here we go, starting with the Thomann. And of course I'm using the brilliant Ampete switcher to switch between all the amps. Thank you, Peter Ahrens, you are the man. Ampete 88S. Don't worry, all these numbers are for me, so I know when I'm editing what amp is playing, okay? That's not for you. It's all these amps in the back there. So, with the pedal. There you go, Strymon Riverside through 6 amps, or 5, or I don't know how many we did. Okay, now on to my 2 cents. So, Strymon Riverside, what do I think? I think it's a brilliant pedal. The digitalness of it doesn't matter. You don't hear this, you don't feel this. It doesn't enter into it. Period, because it's frickin' Strymon. Because they're frickin' brilliant. By the way, it is being powered by the Strymon Zoomer right now, which we're going to talk about, which is expandable or even just usable by itself with the Ojai. Absolutely amazing. 500 milliamp outputs in a super small package. Zoomer has, 8 or 9 of them? It has 9 500 milliamp outs. Totally combinable, chainable. Just to let you know. So, what does it sound like? Is it a plexi pedal? No. Can you kind of push it there by getting the mids down a bit and you know? Yes, kind of. Is it a tube screamer? No. Is it a rat? No. Is it trying to be any of these? No. You know what it is? It's a freaking Strymon Riverside. And I think that's a very, very good thing to be. Don't see this as a replacement for your rat, tube screamer, DS1 metal zone, and think that it is incredibly flexible to have all these sounds modeled digitally. This is not a modeler. It's not trying to be. What this is a Strymon Riverside, which is a great pedal that sounds like it sounds from low gain to high gain with a flexible EQ section, but it is always a Strymon Riverside, and I like that. There are too many digital emulations of shit. This doesn't emulate anything, it is its own thing, and it is a good sounding overdrive / distortion with 2 recallable sounds. Don't ask me what the green flashy LED was, I don't know. I'll figure that out. You figure that out. You buy the damn thing, you figure it out. $349 is pricey. On the other hand, there's a reason why Strymon pedals are on so many pedal boards. Why the Timeline and Big Sky is on a billion pedal boards. Why I pull up the Brigadier. Why I pull up the El Capistan. Why they always show up in videos and on boards, simply because Strymon is brilliant. My Desert Island Delay, I've said it before. I said it on Eric Broadbent's EVH gear discussion when we talked about favorite pedals. The Strymon Dig is completely brilliant. Okay? The Strymon Deco, what a concept. So these guys know what they're doing. The Riverside is their first step into the pool of distortion, and it's great. If you got the money, test it out, see if you're smiling when you're playing. That's all that matters. Strymon Riverside, links below to Thomann. Check him out. Use him if you like. Support me also. I have a Patreon thing, Patreon account. Links at the end of the, Henning Pauli on Patreon, whatever. Thanks for supporting me, guys. And I'm off. See you laters.